news segment on SCO Summit 2024. I'm Balzhan Samigulina from Silkway TV channel.
I'm Dongshui with CGTN.
Shui, do you know that Belt and Road Initiative was first proposed here in Astana?
Indeed, back in 2013, when addressing to students at the Nazarbayev University, Chinese President Xi Jinping for the first time proposed building a Silk Road economic belt, which of course later evolved into the Belt and Road Initiative.
And as an important link in Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the bloc covers half of world's population and almost a quarter of world's GDP. It comprises 9 countries as member states and 14 countries as dialogue partners.
And this year, Kazakhstan, your country, chairs the SCO Summit under the theme of strengthening multilateral dialogue and striving for a sustainable peace and development. So how would these countries continue to strengthen cooperation in areas of security under a time of uncertainty?
And how far will countries go in order to boost trade ties under the current geopolitical conditions? Let's get a closer look to Presidency of Kazakhstan at SCO in our coverage. It was last July that Kazakhstan assumed the presidency of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or SCO, for the 4th time. President Tokayev outlined 6 priority areas for this time around, namely safety, economy, energy, digitalization, ecology and culture. Indeed, there are multiple outcomes to share in these sectors, thanks in large part to key initiatives proposed by Kazakhstan. They included creating an investment fund, a joint network of major strategic ports, and opening the UN Regional Center for Sustainable Development Goals for Central Asia and Afghanistan. It is due to global threats that the SCO, fueled by the so-called Shanghai spirit, has been a crucial platform for enhancing security cooperation. Thus, Kazakhstan focused on 2 documents against so-called 3 evils: terrorism, separatism, and extremism.
In the past year, we've seen 2 important programs that should both be adopted at the Astana Summit, and that's the cooperation program to counter terrorism, separatism and extremism, and of course the SCO anti-drug strategy. These are both part of the larger focus to both expand the SCO and to provide more security and stability in the region. Kazakhstan is also a very large advocate for cooperation in the region and building multilateralism. This is of course a strong part of their chairmanship.
In fact, SCO is an effective platform for multi-dimensional interaction. According to the Kazakhstan Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the country within the last year hosted about 90 events, which led to the development of almost 30 cooperation documents. In less than a year, Kazakhstan held forums on all priority areas, gathering the ministers of the profile offices. The results of discussions on high level were eventually captured in the Astana Declaration, that is, as experts call, the fruits of common efforts.
One of those key aspects that Kazakhstan proposed during its chairmanship is certainly Astana Declaration, where one of the key elements is world unity and harmony, where we are, as a responsible player in a global stage, are trying to propose a multilateral and a constructive diplomatic mechanism for solution of global problems, or on the regional scale.
Experts praise the bloc as promoting all-round cooperation among the member states. Thus, Kazakhstan during its presidency focused on the macro level to build a regional connectivity and at the same time improve the confidence measures in the region. The country at the upcoming summit in Astana expects to adopt a strategy on energy and roadmap of projects to be implemented by member states. All in all, political analyst Dr. Aparajita Pandey from India noticed that SCO has progressed during Kazakhstan's chairmanship.
The chairmanship of Kazakhstan is something, or Kazakhstan is something that has been great. I mean, there have been no active disputes in the region, and it's good that one of the Central Asian regions is hosting this SCO meeting. Mostly because we are going to see more developments in Central Asia.
Kazakhstan aims to handle updates on the SCO's global development vision and strengthen its potential in geopolitical landscapes. Experts note that the Shanghai Cooperation Organization intends to further expand its activity, just like the past years. They say inclusion of Belarus as a member state will be another historical event that will let expand the influence of the SCO and strengthen its international authority. Balzhan Samigulina, Silkway TV channel, Astana.
The Shanghai spirit is a set of values that underpins the SCO, namely mutual trust, mutual benefit, consultations, respect for diversity of civilizations, as well as to pursuit for common development.
The cooperation includes the promotion of culture and tourism, which has been always important for SCO member states. CGTN spoke to Iranian's Minister of Culture for his insights in this area.
China and Iran have agreed on a program of cultural, artistic, and educational exchanges over the year of 2023 to 2026. And last year, your country became the full member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or SCO. And Chinese President Xi Jinping also stressed the importance of people-to-people exchanges and mutual learning among its members. With that in mind, what can we expect from the China-Iran program?
In the fields of art, film, book publishing, and cultural-related areas, cooperation has been well advanced. Another important aspect is the cooperation in cultural heritage and the field of civilization between the two countries, which I believe has been well implemented so far. The work done during this period, particularly in the restoration of historical monuments and prevention of cultural artifact smuggling, has been of great importance. At the Baghdad conference attended by 10 ancient civilizations, Iran proposed unified actions among the participating countries to retrieve illegally taken cultural artifacts, especially those exhibited in Western museums. This is one of our common future plans. Additionally, it includes museum collaborations, tourism, handicraft exhibitions, and organizing educational seminars, among others. Let me introduce to your audience that Chinese media personnel and internet influencers have visited Iran. They have a large number of followers, approximately 60 million. These followers have started to pay more attention to topics related to Iran, and a B2B dialogue has been established between us for organizing museum exhibitions. The Cultural Heritage Alliance initiated by China as an alliance between Asian and Silk Road cities has been recognized and has worked well in Iran. In terms of museum cooperation, the Chinese side has provided training course for some of our colleagues, for which I express my gratitude. They have also collaborated in combating the illegal export of cultural artifacts. I believe that cooperation in cultural heritage, tourism, and even handicraft fields is a very positive way to strengthen bilateral relations and implement past agreements.
How will the China-Iran program inspire other SCO member states?
China is seeking to make civilization and culture the basis of developing trade, economy, and other areas of relation, which is very good. In my opinion, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and its member countries are valuable assets in the international cooperation system and can play an important role in international relations. It is gratifying that Iran and China have good mutual relationship in various fields, which are built on the foundation of civilization and culture. This kind of relationship between the two countries can serve as a model for other countries.
The SCO's importance is growing, and so the value of upcoming summit in Astana.
Exactly. The SCO provides a solid platform for South-South cooperation, especially for Asian countries to assuming an increasingly influential role in global affairs.
And this year, Kazakhstan expects to see SCO member states to collaborate on adopting SCO energy strategy. And earlier, I talked to Minister of Energy of Kazakhstan to better know the country's plans in the energy sector.
Energy has been a focus of Shanghai Cooperation Organization member states and observers since its perception. What did Kazakhstan propose during its chairmanship of the organization for ensuring stability and growth of energy sector, please?
Basing on the philosophy to find effective, reliable, solid solution, the head of our country, His Excellency the President Kassym-Jomart Kemelyevich Tokayev, proposed initiative to create energy strategy for Shanghai cooperation organization in order to unify the strategy policies and find the new opportunities and points of growth.
What new points were added to this concept?
Idea and the base of this strategy is collecting all the internal opportunities and develop approaches related to key aspects of our cooperation. We created integral document which was preliminary approved during the meeting of energy ministers in Astana, and this document we plan to will be signed during meeting of the head of the countries of Shanghai Cooperation Organization this month in Astana. The next step for execution of this strategy, we plan to develop a comprehensive roadmap, which includes a list of action and list of projects. There are a lot of opportunities which give us this strategy, and all exact projects we believe will be included in this roadmap.
And agriculture is another essential part of cooperation among SCO countries.
The member states of the organization, including Kazakhstan and China, have fostered strong ties in agriculture, investment, trade and science to tap into the potential of sustainable development.
And earlier, my colleague visited one of the benchmark projects in southwest China's Yangling.
The demonstration base for agricultural technology exchange and training of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was established in 2020 in Shanxi's Yangling. It uses big data, artificial intelligence, and other cutting-edge technologies to promote modern agricultural development in arid and semi-arid areas. This is a demonstration park for dragon fruit plantations, and the agricultural experts from SCO member countries such as Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan visit here every year to exchange ideas about plantation skills and irrigation systems. Wang Yan is the manager of the base. She planted a dragon fruit in Hainan province in South China, and in 2008, she returned to her hometown Yangling to develop the same industry. As the first individual to plant a dragon fruit in Yangling, she failed to harvest because of the temperature and the humidity difference. But Wang Yan kept exploring and experimenting, and she succeeded in 2015.
Experts from SCO member countries like Iran, Pakistan, and Uzbekistan are very interested in dragon fruit plantations. They visit our base every month, exchanging ideas about facilities use, greenhouse construction, irrigation systems, plantation skills, and variety breeding.
Northwest Science Tech University of Agriculture and Forestry is one of the top universities in China. Professor Zhang Zhenmao is a senior wheat plantation expert. He and his team have been working on hybrid wheat development in Kazakhstan since 2017. Professor Zhang says generally the higher the latitude, the lower the height of wheat. So they've been experimenting with the taller Chinese wheat varieties both in Yangling and in northwest China's Xinjiang, which has a similar climate to Kazakhstan.
The agronomic traits, yield traits, and disease resistance traits of local Chinese wheat are good, but the Kazakh wheat is better quality. So we are doing experiments in both countries to produce hybrid wheat that has the best traits of both types of wheat.
Kazakhstan has fertile land, but the unit yield was previously low. Since the cooperation of experts from both countries began, yields have increased by as much as 60%. As the first national agricultural high-tech industrial demonstration zone in China, last year more than 700 agricultural experts from 40 countries, including SCO member countries, were trained here. Local officials say cooperation between China and Central Asia in agriculture and other industry will never end. 郑松 CGTN, Yangling, Shanxi Province.
Shue, so what can we expect exactly from the upcoming summit in Astana?
I think around 30 agreements are expected to be signed during this year's summit, that including cooperations in energy, security, culture, tourism, and people-to-people exchanges.
So the summit is expected to be plentiful for all member states. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned for special coverage on SCO Summit provided by Silkway TV channel
and CGTN. Bye. Bye.